Hello! I decided that I wanted to redraw this West Coast Avengers cover in the style of one of my favorite shows ever, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. The first thing that I did was trace over the cover just to get the layout down because I really want it to feel like the same cover, you know? And I always figured if the series actually ran long enough and hadn't been cancelled, we probably would have seen some sort of adaptation of this plotline, because it really seemed like they wanted to adapt a lot of old storylines, which would have been awesome, but unfortunately we didn't get that. One of the driving factors behind me wanting to draw this was honestly just, I love Hawkeye. Let's be real, we know why I'm doing this. I love me some Hawkeye, and I just feel like this would have been really fun to see as a fan of Hawkeye. A unique challenge with this, though, was that a couple of these characters did not get formal designs in Earth's Mightiest Heroes at any point, so I got to design them, which you saw me pull in a little screen cap of Black Widow there to use as reference for Tigra, but we actually saw Simon Williams, Wonder Man, in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. We just never saw this version of him, which, you know, we probably wouldn't have seen this design, but I wanted to really stay close to the cover, except for with War Machine, because I didn't know how to translate the old armor design into the new series style. So I did my best to try to draw the actual armor from the series, which was a challenge, and don't look at it too closely, because it's not perfect by any means. The symmetry tool really saved me there, though. The background I could have done better on, but honestly, I think one of my favorite things was that I put in the effort on the title. And I feel like it turned out decent for just sort of a janky edit. Here, I cut away to designing Tigra in a bit more detail before I do the line art, which I strongly used both Black Widow and Mockingbird as a design reference to make sure I was getting the series style to really shine through and be accurate. Not the best design I could have done, I'm sure, but I think it looks okay, and I think it works in the sense that it looks like it could have been used in the series, but let's be honest, the designers for the show probably would have gone a much different direction than me, and this is just my interpretation of what Tigra might have looked like. I made her base skin tone or fur tone a bit pale for this reference, but in the final actual finished cover that I did, I'm pretty sure I made it a lot more saturated. I tried to keep it simple enough in regards to that. This would be animated if this were her actual design, so I tried to think about the things that I was designing in regards to, would I make a poor animator go through doing all of those stripes? Probably not, so I simplified them a bit. Simon was fun just because I got to do a lot of the sort of cell shading on the black that they always do, and his arms gave me a lot of fits. His bracers did not turn out right, but he was fun, and I think he turned out decent. War Machine, again, don't look too close. Not the best, but still fun, and I feel like he turned out a lot better than I was actually expecting him to. I don't tend to work in such a clean style so often, so it was a ton of fun to do so. And then we have Bobby, of course, another one of my favorites from the series, who I wish we had gotten more screen time from her, but at the same time, for being a side character, she got the spotlight a few times, so I'm satisfied with that. I really do enjoy doing the shines and everything in the dark colors, so that is something that was a lot of fun with Tigra too, and Bobby, of course. Clint, I have a lot of practice drawing in the series style and just in general, because as we've established, I'm a fan. I really could have gone more detailed with these, I think, but I feel like I did an okay job replicating the series style. I've loved the series style for years and have drawn in it quite a few times. Not in any videos though, I don't think. But it is a style I am pretty used to working in, so that helps a lot. I don't know that I would ever use a style like this cel-shaded for any of my comics, but it might be interesting because there's a lot of things that just work easier in this sort of style. There we go, getting Tiger all put back in and using the design that I made for her. I really just... I don't know. I feel like she could have been a fun character, but I also understand that they had so much that they wanted to do with the series that they can't fit everyone in ever, and they had storylines that they were setting up that they never got to do in the first place. So, I get it, you know? Here's that background I kind of gave up on, and I specifically made a brush to do the Kirby dots in the background because there was no way I was manually drawing all of those. Why would I do that to myself when I have all the wonders of digital art at my fingertips? I added some outlines, especially around War Machine there, just to make him stand out from the background, which is on the original cover. Here's the comparison. I didn't do a corner box. I might have benefited from one, but what do you think? How does it stack up against the original? I think I did pretty decent. I'm happy with it, at least. Would you like me to redraw any other covers in this style? If so, let me know. It'd be pretty fun. It's like I said, it's a really fun style to work in. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and God bless!